Hello and welcome to a very special episode of the Nerdic Gods predicts Gamescom Live 2020.
2020.
2020.
That's mouthful.
This is a special episode. We are kind of hoping and predicting that Gamescom is going to be a big E3 kind of blowout type thing. So we're just going to go ahead and we're all going to choose 5 predictions of what we think, what we might see. Fingers crossed it's going to be good.
A lot of these companies still haven't said much, so they got to do it somewhere, right?
And Jeff Keighley's...
He did a live Q&A last night, Jeff Keighley. And he's hyping it up. It's sounding like it's going to be a pretty decent-sized show, so...
I mean, I trust Keighley. He always gets stuff.
Well, he did say it was like the finale of the Summer Games mess.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. This could be a complete waste of time, but you know what? We're here to have fun, aren't we, boys?
Oh, we have fun. I love predictions. I never win them.
Game Awards typically is.
Yeah, Gamescom last year was decent, and Games Award was a bit lackluster. I mean, they had the big reveal
compared to the other ones. Yeah.
Was
the finale Crossroads?
Got Vin Diesel on. He's like, "Yo, what's up? What's up?"
Biggest game of the year thus far.
Lady.
It is game of the year. Yeah.
Without further ado, let's crack on with it. I don't want to go first, so
I'll go first.
Daniel will go first.
Okay, I will go first. So I got a big old list. I'm gonna go with a sleeper hit that we heard about as a rumor a while ago, and I think it's going to get announced soon, and I'm hoping here. I think we're going to get Saints Row 5 at this show.
Ooh.
Not we heard about a new Saints Row game. Huh?
Not Agents of Mayhem 2?
Not Agents of Mayhem. To be fair, like Agents of Mayhem, not a great game, but it has some cool parts to it. I think Saints Row 5 is coming here. I don't have a date.
Has this been rumored?
It has been rumored, yes. And Volition is owned by Deep Silver, which Deep Silver is owned by Koch Media. And Koch Media is going to be here.
Okay.
Deep Silver is their biggest thing that they own, I think. So what else are they going to show?
Probably.
Aren't Deep Silver doing Dying Light?
Oh, yeah, Dying Light. It could be Dying Light as well.
Well, that's been delayed about 1,000 times.
Yeah, they have. So I'm saying Saints Row 5. That's my prediction. Getting a little spicy.
Connor. Now, Connor, before you start, be careful.
I'm going to delay something here.
Don't delay anything. All right?
I'm about to cancel some shit. You know,
what is next gen canceled next, Connor?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, don't you dare! Don't
get
you
out of here! 2022 with that shit.
2022.
2022. What surprised me?
First prediction: Nintendo reveals the Metroid Prime Trilogy remake coming early 2021. Okay. This has got to happen somewhere at some point. You need to release this trilogy before 4 comes out, so it's got to happen.
I want a question to you though.
Sure.
So early 2021. Is that going to stomp over Breath of the Wild 2 at all?
No. I think you could do Metroid Prime Trilogy remake in like January, February, and then Breath of the Wild 2, March, April. Yeah. I could see that. Even push Breath of the Wild 2.
What about Prime 4?
I don't think that's anywhere near done.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's like a fall 2022 at the earliest.
23, if anything.
Yeah, it's still probably a while.
It's been redone.
Because they had to restart that whole thing. So
yeah, well, because now they have Red for doing that. So
right. But,
I like that prediction.
Nintendo's got to be somewhere.
Nintendo's got to be somewhere.
Speaking of Nintendo, I think Nintendo haven't got that much to show, and I don't think they see the point in doing a Nintendo Direct. So I think their big boys will be here, and then that's what we're getting. So I'm going to start with Mario 3D All-Stars revealed with an October release date.
Ooh,
that was one of my predictions.
Yeah, this is what made me think about doing this.
This isn't a part of the prediction. Can I dig at you a little bit?
Yeah. Dig.
What's going to be it?
So it'll be 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 1 and 2.
Perfect.
Like the rumors, yeah.
Yep.
Maybe 3D Land.
I don't get why Sunshine's in there.
Because it's all of them, isn't it? It's all the
because they need it. Then you want to bring it forward, and it needs to be brought forward. So,
and I want to play it.
I've never beat it. I've only played it.
I've never played it. Never played. I played 64. I played 64. Never played
Connor,
Sunshine.
I never beat it. I've played like very little of it. I don't know. I didn't like the way that whole like water backpack controlled.
Sure. Having to like jetpack everywhere and stuff.
Yeah, kind of weird. I don't know. I'd be hyped for Sunshine though. Or no, not Sunshine. Galaxy 1 and 2.
I've never beat 64. I've never really beat any.
Never beat 64, really?
I've never beat 64, so I had to play it.
I've never beat a Mario game.
Crazy.
I've got
See,
four.
You're just
fake.
You know, I don't even know what to think about.
I'm a fake gamer. I'm telling you now.
Odyssey, Worlds.
I've not completed a Mario game ever.
It's crazy. Mario.
I played them all. I played most of them.
That's crazy.
Daniel.
Yes.
What is number 2?
So, this one is just for my heart. I just hope it's here. I doubt it's going to be here. I want a Mario plus Rabbids 2. And I hope it's going to be here. I think Ubisoft is going to be here, and I think we all think Nintendo's going to be here, so let's just meld it together.
I could see it. Like, why not, right?
I think that game reviewed pretty
because
well.
It's like Ubisoft makes that anyways, so it's like it definitely sold well enough.
Yeah, it reviewed well, and
it looked good.
So
it looked good. I watched Natalie play it not long ago.
It's great. It's a great game.
Not my thing. I could see that releasing this year. Nintendo's got to have something this year. They are having like a whole Mario type year.
It's too late. It's way too late. Like they've got to have a Nintendo Direct now, or at least next week in September. Now. It has to happen.
This could just be it, right? And just have all their stuff here, if they wanted to.
That's what I think. Yeah. This is what made me spark the interest of doing this. I keep rocking the table. It's Nintendo, like they've got to.
It just seems like Corona has pushed a lot of things like 6 months back, you know.
Well,
so I think it might have just fucked up Nintendo's whole.
Well, they did their Indie World thing, didn't they?
Yeah. What's weird is things are still coming out, Connor. Like Nintendo just put out, they announced Origami King and then released it. Right? It's like things are still coming out. It's just some people are having.
Sure, but like. Origami King came out in like mid-July. For all we know, that was like just pretty much done, you know?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
July.
Yeah, it's my prediction. That's my second prediction.
My next one is Bluepoint shows more of the Demon's Souls remake with a March 2021 release date.
Interesting. That's gonna.
There's a lot of Demon's Souls rumors going around lately.
Okay.
And I think that's sooner rather than later. I don't think that'll be a launch game though.
It's been 2 years, right? So like, it should be.
Yeah. Plus, it's a remake. You know, I think.
Yeah.
What was the Demon's Souls
2 years
again?
Since Shadow of the Colossus.
What release date did you say?
March 2021.
Yeah.
When was Shadow of the Colossus? Wasn't that 2017?
It was 2018. Beginning of 2018.
Beginning.
Okay.
Yeah. So beginning of.
So yeah, I mean, it's been over 2 years already. By that point, it'll be 3 years.
Yeah. And I think it's enough time for them. Like March is just. I think that springtime. Next spring is just going to have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I think spring's gonna be really busy. Oh, he walked away.
Since is like fuck this, man. Whatever.
It's Daniel's turn, isn't it? No, it's my turn. Yeah, my bad. Oh, I could hear the Mrs. Telly. Oh man, I'm gonna stick with Nintendo. I am. Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword, November.
Okay. So they might not even have new games. It's just gonna be ports.
Oh yeah, yeah. Why not? Like they sell, don't they? Like I'm happy with ports.
It was listed last week or whatever
on Amazon, and I checked it as well. I looked on Amazon UK as well, and it's there. It's there. Like no art, but
there it is.
I wanted to play that game. I hate Wii, so I just I didn't even own a Wii, but not having motion controls would make me want to play that game.
I think they can still implement it.
I played a little bit of it. It felt awful when I played it.
It was the motion controls, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Wiping sword and.
It wasn't that necessarily. I don't know. It's just like something about walking with that analog stick on Wii. So stupid.
It was very loose.
Yeah, it could have better sticks.
What was that, Tim?
It was very loose, wasn't it? I remember it being loose.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
yeah. It was just a weird thing to control because you're holding the remote one end and this and the other. And
honestly, I did not mind that as a setup, to be honest.
I did, yeah. I hated it.
I just think that they could have felt better. I just don't think that they did.
I just want all the ports. I want Wind Waker. I want all the Zeldas.
I want Wind Waker real bad.
I like. Why can't they? Should have just waited on the Wii U and just put it on the thingy. Well, I mean, there's nothing stopping them, is there? Like, idiots will buy it. I mean, like me, I will buy it. If I bought it on the Wii U and I loved it that much, I'd buy it on the Switch.
Yeah,
I think Sims, you brought up this idea to me maybe last week, some point. Do a whole Zelda collection eventually, like, and put Skyward Sword into it. You know, like they're doing with this Mario collection, or what the rumor is. Like, do that with Zelda in like 3D ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, do like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask.
2 different buttons.
Ocarina of Time.
Twilight Princess.
Yeah, Twilight Princess. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, definitely Wind Waker.
It's like a separate bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Do it. Like, or just do the N64. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah. My turn. My third one. Ooh, this one's going to be interesting. I think
flying through this.
We're finally going to see Elden Ring gameplay. They got to show it somewhere. It's been way too long. I'm going to say
it goes against my Demon Souls one.
Kinda. It's a different developer, but
I just don't think they'd show both of those.
Well, it's 2 different companies.
Yeah, why not?
I don't think Sony cares.
Yeah, I know, but it's like in the same genre. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Sure.
Continue.
They just haven't shown Elden Ring, and you know.
Yeah, we haven't gotten anything of that.
This was more of a hope, I guess. I'm gonna say like a fall next year release date. That's what I'm gonna say. Reveal, gameplay, fall.
Just like a vague 2021 release date.
I'm gonna say
something
fall.
like that.
Like fall 2021. That's what I'm gonna say. I think that's
you know why this game's taking so long. Because they got fucking George R. R. Martin.
George R. R. Martin. Yeah. Because he's probably trying to write his book, something else, and then this video game.
And
he's doing it all at once.
And he only writes 1 word a day.
1 word a day. Unlike Stephen King writes 1,000 words a day.
Right.
Your turn.
Xbox announces a big third-party game coming to Game Pass this fall. I'm stealing this idea from Gary Whitta on the... I think he said it on the Xbox Gamecast, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what it'll be.
Can you give me a guess? Or like a genre, maybe? Like a dev or a genre? Or
no, I'll give you 3 guesses. It'll either be Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Watch Dogs Legion, or Cyberpunk 2077.
It'll be Cyberpunk. 100% Cyberpunk.
I think one of those 3 will come to Game Pass day 1 this fall. They need something big for Halo being missing now.
What if they do a Ubisoft deal and it's all of Ubisoft's fault?
But then Ubisoft have got their Uplay thing, haven't they, as well? So.
Yeah, but like, why not put it on there?
I don't know. I don't know if Ubisoft would be down for that, but Cyberpunk might. Like CD
just
Projekt
chuck a shitload of money.
Just they don't care. Yeah, they generally don't care, and they're good buddies with Microsoft, so
and it's gonna sell gangbusters as well on the PlayStation. It's a win-win, isn't it? You've got all this guaranteed cash on Microsoft. 100%, all that money. Oh my god!
And CD Projekt Red, their games typically sell more on PC, so it's just like, all right, well, actually though,
mainly
you could get PC on Game Pass, or you could get Game Pass on PC.
But they could make it an Xbox thing. They could just make it an Xbox thing.
Oh, could they do that?
Like, yeah, there's certain games. Obviously,
that's what they do then.
That could be like very like people are not going to complain about it, are they? I don't know, maybe. I would put money on it.
Cyberpunk's the one to get for sure. 100% Cyberpunk would be the one. Like that would be the biggest name. That'd be, hey, we have Cyberpunk coming to our console.
The biggest game this fall
on Game Pass. Yeah, biggest game this fall on Game Pass day 1. It'd be a great marketing thing.
Even if they just put it on, do it from November until Christmas. No, wait.
I wouldn't limit it that, just...
How quickly do games get off Game Pass?
Honestly, it takes a while usually, but they will take games off.
I mean, Grand Theft Auto was only on for a month.
They add a bunch, and then they remove a few, and then they add a bunch, and they just remove a few.
Yeah, I would hope Cyberpunk would be on there for like at least 6 months if they're going to do it.
All that money.
All that money.
I would put money on it. I'm so confident that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know with Cyberpunk. Maybe Cyberpunk's huge right now. Like that's a big name. It's gonna be the biggest game of the fall probably, besides COD.
I mean, biggest game this year, right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Be a big get for sure.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that it's gonna flop.
Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
Like flop in sales or reviews?
I don't think you know.
Just
CD
not
Projekt.
review well.
You
The
think
Witcher
it
was
won't
great.
Review well.
I don't know. I feel like there's something.
There's no way the game. I mean, it might not meet The Witcher 3 because that bar's so high, but there's no way that game's not like, at least a 9 out of 10. There's just no way.
I would be disappointed if this game doesn't get 10s. Like I'm expecting 10 out of 10.
I'm expecting a
This
10.
is CG Project Red, and they've been working on this for like 5 years now. I mean, they're gonna knock it out of the park.
Fingers crossed. I mean, I'm. You just have that horrible feeling.
Their writing is top tier.
Yeah. I hope. I'm
The world
probably.
looks so cool. The gameplay looks so good. Characters are cool.
No, just
I
the
don't know.
world. The world
Yeah,
gets a 10 out of 10
I
already.
don't think they can miss at this point.
Night City gets a 10 out of 10 right now for me.
Right.
Just the city.
Yeah, it does look good. The outside of Night City look good. I forgot what it's called.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
man.
Badlands.
Oh, mate. That's what.
Yeah.
Moving on.
What's
I don't know. I really don't know. This is my third prediction, isn't it? Xbox. They tell us the price and the release date.
Okay. Somebody's got to, right? Why not do it
Yeah, I
again?
don't know. It could be one or the other here.
It could be both, to be honest.
I don't think both. I think PlayStation still want to do it on their own terms.
Probably.
I just want to see what the UI looks like. I want to see what it does because obviously these machines are going to do things, aren't they, that we've not seen? Like PlayStation might have their own, like when it comes to streaming, you might be able to put your own overlays in, etc., etc., etc. Do you know what I mean? Like they have their own.
Like
PlayStation.
rumor with PlayStations that you're going to be able to play like 2 hours of a game, just like any game, like the first 2 hours or whatever, just as like a preview limit. Yeah, something like I don't know. I was reading that earlier. Oh, you haven't heard that? Yeah. Yeah, it's a big rumor going around. I don't know, something like that.
What do you mean? Like any game, you just want to try it, play it for 2 hours?
I feel like that.
Yeah.
That probably is very limited to specific things. Maybe like first party games or something. Is that,
Yeah, I don't know. We need to
is
see
that all
something
your
like
prediction?
I can't spell release by the looks of my writing. Yeah, I think this. I think I wrote both. I think Xbox are
You
more.
think pre-orders would go live here?
They'll probably say they'll probably sit there and go, yeah, this is the price. It's this will be £500. I think the Xbox. I said this the other day, didn't I? I think Xbox is going to be dirt cheap. I think Xbox will be like £350.
You think the Series X is going to be 350?
400.
I just think it's going to be cheap. Why not?
Everything is a 400.
Take the loss.
Price.
Take the loss. Take the gains on Games Pass. Anyway, 350. That's not a prediction. It's just me talking shit. Release date of November 13th. We already know that. November the 13th. Wait, what day is that?
I think Xbox is rumored to be the 6th, and then PlayStation's rumored to be the 13th. Yeah.
I say the 13th.
Okay.
That's it.
Interesting.
That's my thing about Bobby.
So
Daniel.
My fourth prediction is another Xbox one. Well, I'll stick with it. I'm going to stick with Connor a little bit. This fall, also coming to Game Pass, is going to be Yakuza 3, 4, 5, and 6. All of them. Leading up into 7.
I can do that for sure. 7 just got a release date, like this month.
Yeah.
For the West, yeah.
The 13th.
Would you throw 7 on there? Into Game Pass? I could see that.
I could see it too. I'll do it part of my prediction, sure. I think 7, it might take a little bit. We'll just say it. Launch. It's going to launch a Game Pass too, sure. But
So Yakuza 7 release date, what? You were saying that?
November right now.
So that's a Japanese port?
Yeah.
Would
yeah,
you
it's
be...
already out.
Would you... Oh, so it's coming out in English over here on the 13th?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll just say 7. All on Game Pass.
So Yakuza 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yep.
You're
Pass.
crazy.
No, they already have 0, 1, 2 on Game Pass.
Why not?
Why not keep going? That's mine.
I'll save my good one for the end.
Ooh. Tease.
I'm gonna have to do one of my backups because I had Skyward Sword.
Oh.
Okay. New Smash Bros. Characters now. It's either Sora or Crash. Probably Crash. Team, I guess.
I would say probably Crash before Sora.
Yeah, I would too. Especially right now with the new game coming out soon.
As much as I think Sora would fit too. I think Sora could.
Sora needs to get in there at some point. You need to fucking put him on there.
I think Sora could get in. Maybe like that's like a big one, like towards the middle. Just like boom, Sora. Right now, I think Crash is so. His game. He has a new game coming out. Just put that new model into Smash.
Yeah, I could see that for sure. That'd be such a fun character to play with too.
Yeah, of course.
Get like the mask as his little Smash power up thing.
He just like runs into you.
Yeah, just runs super fast across the screen, knocks everyone out. I don't know. I'd like that a lot. I think a Smash Bros. Character is gonna get announced here though. There hasn't been one announced in a while, right?
No,
Isn't one like that Arms guy?
It's probably not coming out this year. Do you think? Do you think he's coming out this year too?
Another character? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they have to release another Smash character sometime this year.
Probably one. I know they're gonna finish it by the end of next year. This new pass. So
Okay.
they might need to start putting one out. Maybe.
Some point, yeah. Yeah, I can see it though.
Maybe like
That's my guess.
he launches like near the Game Awards or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that for sure. Sims.
Can you believe that we are in September next week?
Yeah.
That's mental.
It's crazy.
That is, we're in the season to be jolly in the gaming world.
Jolly, dude.
Yeah, we are. We're getting into the fall. All these games are coming out.
This is it's
The
going to get to a
biggest game
point.
of the year is coming out in like 2 weeks, Sibs.
The
Tony
biggest,
Hawk's Pro Skater
Tony Hawk's
1+2, man.
the biggest game in the year comes
It's
out
crazy.
next Tuesday. Just thought I'd let you know.
Tony Hawk is next Friday.
No. Avengers is on Tuesday.
November.
No one cares about that. Tony Hawk, though, comes out the Friday.
Cyberpunk's in November. What are you guys talking about?
I'm going to leave
Tony
in a
Hawk?
minute.
Tony Hawk?
Avengers.
We're upsetting Sims.
Avengers. Game of the year. Mark my words, children.
6 out of 10 children.
Prediction number 4. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to anyway. We're going to see Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. We're going to see it.
I think so.
Last thing, we're going to see it.
Like a trailer or
Gameplay.
Gameplay.
And then it probably just say 2021 at the end.
I don't know how much you could impress people in gameplay of that.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, but
Yeah.
we just what we want to see, don't it?
The vastness again. You kind of need to show that they're not taking a step back from Breath of the Wild, that they're just continuing it. We have this huge open world.
I want something different, man. Get weird. I want Nintendo to get
Play
weird as
Zelda?
possible with it. Oh, dude, that'd be cool. Get
That'd
like
be
cool
really
powers like that.
Just something different that Link doesn't have. Just powers.
Yeah. That'd be really cool. I would love that.
Definitely.
I guess that's how you get, instead of him like doing all his mystical things with the tablet or whatever, you just have her doing it with her magic.
You guys are real excited for Breath of the Wild too?
Yeah, of course.
I will
I love
be.
Breath of the Wild.
Right now,
I'm not like over the moon about it. I wasn't over the moon about Breath of the Wild 1, but
Oh, come on.
I had such a good time.
I mean,
I had such a
I
nice
had a good
time.
time.
with it.
Like it was fun, but like I don't know. I don't see the whole it being like this amazing like 10 out of 10 experience thing. I never have.
Okay.
You, sir, are wrong. Moving on. No, I do agree. It's you either like it, you either love it or you don't love it. Do you know what I mean? Like you either love it or like it. It's
I
one of
think so.
those.
I think so for sure. I think it's a very special game. I mean, you guys might not, but I do.
I enjoyed it. My first Zelda I ever finished.
That's fine. I mean, it's
second.
the first one I finished.
I've nearly finished Zelda Wind Waker, and I've
Don't feel bad.
nearly finished Zelda Link to the Past. I did finish Link's Awakening this year. This year. Such a good
Me too.
game.
Yeah. It was okay.
I enjoyed it. I played it with a guide. I played it with a nice guide. Got all the stuff.
See, you had to play it with the guide though, is my thing.
Yeah, I know, but I know I'm not smart enough to figure it out, and I don't like getting frustrated. I hate it. I'd rather just play it and enjoy it. I don't want. It's like right now, Dead Rising. At the moment, I hate the game because I can't do it.
See, I can't play a game with just a guide open the whole time.
Not all the time. Don't get me wrong. Like sometimes I'll figure it out, but if I know it's like a puzzly
that just makes
game,
me not enjoy it.
no, I love it. Give me a nice, good like narrator. Austin John plays. I watch the Link's Awakening. Just me and him. We're just having a good time playing the game.
Just even him.
Just me and him. I even sent him a comment on YouTube. He was like, "Cheers, man." I was like, "You know what, man? I like this guy."
Cheers, mate.
All right, moving on.
Oh, my final prediction. Let's see. Got a bunch here. I don't know which one to go with though, because I could do something safer. I could do something a little more wild. I think I'll go a little safer. I think they're gonna show off Gods and Monsters. It's been too long. I think they need to show this game again. I think it's gonna get a next year release date. I think I'm gonna say fall as well. Let's get a fall release date.
2021. 2020.
2021, not this year. 2021. It can't release that third game this year. No way. Yeah, they need to show this game. This game is just in the abyss right now. Like apparently they restarted development. Like,
Oh, what's happening?
Oh.
Oh no,
Oh,
Daniel, come back.
is
What?
that?
Right, you need to say everything you just said because
Yeah.
the internet gods ruined what you just said.
really?
Whatever you said must have been really important because they did not want you to say it.
Where did I stop? I didn't.
They're not. I don't know.
They can't
Okay.
release a third game this year.
They can't release a third game this year. This game restarted development. They need to show this game.
Okay.
That's pretty much what I said.
I don't know.
I
This
didn't
could be
know I
really
froze.
far out now at this point.
I
not sure.
fall. It's a fall. I think fall.
Fall 2021.
Yeah.
Okay. I could see that. I love the idea they show this and it just like looks like Breath of the Wild, and then they show Breath of the Wild 2 and it just like
Yes.
blows this out of the water.
Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen too. I think
can
it's
see that.
exactly what's going to happen for sure.
That'd be hilarious. Okay, my last prediction. Oh yeah, okay. It's a banger. New
Go on,
Uncharted
son.
game gets announced by Sony San Diego. It's a soft reboot, kinda. It's still a continuation. Stars Drake's daughter, Cassie, and Drake's in the Sully role. Everything we want to have happen. They got an easy setup for this story here. That's what you do.
They do have an easy setup for sure. That's
No
this is-
release date, no nothing like that.
Who is
Just
San
a
Diego?
cinematic trailer. Sony San Diego?
Yeah, who's that?
So they make the MLB games, but they've been
Oh, okay.
hiring up for a big AAA game recently. Yeah, they built like a whole new section in their building or whatever. All new things. They've been hiring a bunch of writers and shit. And yeah, they're making this. This has been rumored for a while. It's gonna happen at some point.
So-
We're not here.
So instead of a third-person shooter, it's going to be they're going to play baseball against the enemies.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
It just Drake's daughter.
So is she the pitcher, or is she always hitting?
You see what happened was she's actually the first female MLB player, right?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
she was so good, right?
Yeah.
She just
Too good. Too good.
knocked
Just
it
knocking
out of the
home runs.
park,
Home run.
Right, and that's
Home
and
yeah.
Drake's her coach, right?
Right. Right.
Right. He's got a cool
Do
mustache.
it, Cassie. Do it,
Now.
Cassie.
Yeah, go Cassie. Yeah, cool mustache like that, like that.
Yeah.
Like what?
That's
Like
what
what?
he looks like.
What are we
A little
doing?
Mustache. It's a little
Mustache.
mustache. He got like a Hitler stash, Drake.
Like this.
Yeah. Elena's dead. Sully's dead. Actually, Sully's still alive. He's just like.
Why is
180
Elena just
years
dead?
old now? She died. I don't know. Something happened.
What about brother?
And guess who the coach is for the opposite team, guys?
Who?
Eddie Raja,
No way.
the acclaimed
Why are
villain
we
from the
bringing
first
up
Uncharted
Eddie
game.
Yeah.
Eddie Raja, one of the greatest video game characters of all time. He's the coach for the other team, right? Him and Drake, they're
What about
eyeing each other up.
Chloe? What about Nadine?
Dead.
What about the brother? Nathan's brother?
Dead.
Dead.
Sam? Dead.
Sam.
Dead.
They're all dead.
Eddie Raja got his revenge on all of them.
He just killed them all.
Well, you see, because there's a short animated clip that's like probably about 15 minutes long. That's a prequel to the first Uncharted. Nate fucks Eddie Raja's sister. That's a real thing.
Revenge.
That's canon too. You could go watch that on YouTube. He really does. So Eddie Raja just fucking hates him, and this is his revenge through MLB, of course.
This game's
It's a
gonna
great
happen.
game.
Isn't
Feel
it?
free to take this.
Yeah. That's $1 million idea. Uncharted
$1 million.
baseball.
We're gonna be rich, boys.
Uncharted the show.
I can't top that. I just can't top it. Like,
no, I don't know how you could.
But I can.
Ooh.
Yeah. You didn't like that, did you?
But I can.
Hey? So, for some reason in my head, Jeff Keighley's on a stage. I don't know why he's on a stage. He's going to be sat at home in front of his computer just like us. And he's going to, I need to welcome you, my special guest. Happy birthday today. That's as we record. Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima comes out. He doesn't. He just comes up on another. This is today, yeah. He wished him happy birthday. No, because he's like, let's be realistic. He comes up in another chat. It's like, oh, konnichiwa. And he's like, oh, sad. Nice one. And then obviously there's a translator. He's like, jibber jabber jibber jibber. We've teamed up. Sony. Silent Hills. The internet explodes. Internet just evaporates. Things fall from the sky. Them things that are floating around.
Pyramid heads falling from the sky?
No. This is the internet. I'm telling you, the internet.
The nurses? The weird nurse.
No, the internet will just explode, and all the things that are making the internet work.
No fog?
No, the fog will descend on the earth.
Ah.
Planes falling from the sky. Cars crashing.
Yeah, basically, Hideo Kojima comes on. Silent Hills. We're getting Silent Hills somehow. Sony have.
The only issue with this, as much as I would love it, is the Konami aspect. Of
it. So maybe Sony have gave loads of money to Konami. I was like, let's just borrow it. Let us do something with it.
That's the only reason why I think it wouldn't be first party.
But Konami wins.
Maybe they might get him to do it with Konami, because he's still not technically bought by them. He just worked with them for that game for Death Stranding. So that could just be a third party game with him.
Yeah, of course, yeah, definitely. But I mean, Sony could buy. Sony could say, look, Konami, let us.
Sure.
We'll pay you for that IP. We won't own it. We'll just make it. And then because you don't want to talk to him, it's like a bad breakup in it. Because you don't want to talk to him, it's like having the grandparents. It's like having the grandparents pick the kids up from the mums because the dad doesn't talk to them all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Great analogy. And obviously they just make a great game. Like, why not? It's like, look, don't worry about him.
We'll do. Sims? What's going on?
No, I'm joking. That was my childhood. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right. Rest in peace, Grandma. So basically, that's long story short. Silent Hill. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get Silent Hills. We're gonna get the original. We're gonna get what was made, and it's gonna cost Sony a fuckload.
Norman Reedus in it.
Yeah, why not? Just throw him in there.
I think there's so much bad blood there with Kojima and Konami that he would be like, "Fuck you." I'm not even touching that. I'll go make my own horror game that's 10 times better.
Honestly, I agree 100%.
Why are you shitting on why I didn't shit on any of your predictions? I come up with this banger. You want about MLB show?
Mine were good.
Mine was great.
It's a good prediction. It's solid. I think Silent Hills is happening. I think Sony probably is a part of it because of the rumors. I just think Kojima would
Kojima wouldn't touch it.
Yeah. Be my guess. I don't know. Good guess, though.
Probably.
I mean, fingers crossed all this stuff happens. I mean, like I said at the beginning of the show, like we kind of know what Gamescom Live is. It was great last year. I think we got like a proper good look at the. I think the first gameplay of Death Stranding last year.
Was it?
I don't remember.
Or did we get? We got that really weird Jeff Keighley reveal in Death Stranding. Do you remember that? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember that. Yes.
And we got some banging. We got some good shit then. And obviously, it's a 4-day thing. I mean, it's all online. Obviously,
it's like 3 or 4 days, something like that.
COVID. So, and this is the end. This is the end of E3 technically. So, who knows? But I do think there's going to be a strong Nintendo presence, or we're going to be all wrong, and then next week we get a Nintendo Direct.
They could just do it whenever. It's Nintendo.
Yeah, I think there's a strong possibility we all just made up these fantastic predictions that are nowhere near what's actually the show's going to be.
Nothing.
I mean, there's a chance the show's just like a small little thing with maybe 1 or 2 somewhat big announcements.
It's Gamescom. It's a really big show normally. So
it's a huge show, but it's not known for like these E3 level announcements.
No, but in the past they've had a lot of reveals. So.
But I think this is their only shot to really do it. Because we've not really had one, have we?
It's one of the world's biggest game shows. terms of size. So
yeah, in terms of size, yeah, and people like checking out games, yeah.
But I think with the current climate and etc., like with Jeff being pretty much in charge of E3 at home, I think this is going to be bigger than what we think.
Finale, right? That's what.
Yeah, and that obviously you think of finale, and you think the end of Lost, the end of Dexter. They're all great endings to TV series.
The end of Dexter.
And on that note, boys, say goodbye.
He's a fucking lumberjack out of fucking nowhere. Like,
goodbye, everybody. He's still angry. Bye, everybody.
Why was he a lumberjack?